Are we live, Dalvinder?
Yes, sir, it is talk longer than usual. So I think more 10 to 20 seconds it will be online.
Okay. It started already in YouTube. Let me start then. So, good afternoon, everybody. In fact, it's good evening, all the students. Welcome back once again to CareerX and with another stream that's career opportunities, arts and humanities. Quickly respond to the chat box just to make me feel that yes, you are all available with the notebooks and pen so that any future information you can really note it and it can help you to decide the career. Quick response in the chat box. Quick responses in the chat box. So Stalin, good evening. It's morning is over. It's good evening. It's already 4:30. Any future information. All right. Finally. Okay, I started receiving everybody. Akash, Akanksha, Aswasti, Divyanshi. Welcome. So happy that we are coming today. As usual, 25 numbers participants today is less. I understand. But yes, this will be there in YouTube. Others can see later and can realize what all information this uh, arts career in arts and humanities has. Let's get started quickly. So my first question to all of you, how many of you are really interested that other than science and commerce, then let's think about arts and humanity as an option. Quickly write me in the chat box. Quick. All right, Devansh is saying yes. Me, I would like to give it a thought. To give it a thought and to decide, you need to understand the information completely. So Devansh is saying yes. Anybody else? Anyone else? No, not yet. ठीक है, information discuss करते रहेंगे, आप लोग पता चलते रहेगा. So quickly, for your information, quick updates, career session every Sunday 4:30 p.m. on Zoom and YouTube live. And we have mini career counseling session is 4:30 to 6 p.m. But this last week onwards, it's happening around 5:30 to 7 for residential students purely. We'll have for 11th, we'll have for standard 10th and 9th very soon, once this 12th session is over. We have a personality development session twice in a week. I mean, twice in a entire month, in fact, Saturday. And this last 2 Saturdays, it hasn't happened. Don't worry, it will be done soon. Career doubt clearing session on 15th and 30th of every month. So today is another date. So ensure that if you have any calls, if you have anyone has any kind of queries, please call on the number provided 97768088179 today at 6:30. If nobody knows it, remember, in fact, inform all your friends to call at that time 6:30 to 8 p.m. today. You can also mail us. The first career quiz competition in September, and you'll be informed next week. In fact, this week you'll be informed. So watch your group for the information and the notification on psychometric based career counseling at the end of every month. So quick updates for the day, 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. today. 15th August is open for career query. This is the number, this is the email ID. We have first career quiz to be held in September. Information will be shared. And September onwards, we shall have expert sessions for each career options as well as top university interactions. We will begin September onwards, different career options, different experts coming from different areas, from engineering, from medical, from civil services, some ICE officers, some defense personnel. They will all be invited to talk to all of you. And students who have been recommended career psychometric tests can register by the end of this month. Google registration form will be shared on 1st of September. It will be done. So this is what update for now. Let's move on. This is the update. You can see that this poster always, you can find this poster in the WhatsApp group also by 5:30 today. And every 15th, I think we shouldn't inform you this by default. You can call at this time 6:30 to 8 p.m. Every month is 15th and 30th of every month. Is that clear to you? moving on. So Jasuband sir, welcome all of you to this career information session, and that's on arts and humanities. So let's understand first of all. People say one thing. Why are you opting arts? Why am I happy today to share this session with all of you? Because I am from this stream. I did my intermediate in arts and humanities. I did my graduation with English as an honors. I did my post-graduation with linguistics as a specialization. And I'm almost done with my PhD degree and will be awarded the next year. Right? And in addition to that, I have many national and international level certification courses which I've done. And that has brought me to this industry, that is education, that's training, facilitation, corporate training, and career counseling. That's why I'm established. People know me, and I'm pretty renowned for this. So need to tell you that people say that, why are you opting for arts? You should opt for science instead. People also say there is nothing in arts and humanities. People also say it doesn't have scope. People also say, what will you do by pursuing arts? It cannot help you with a good job. How many of you believe so? Chat box, please. Quick response. Your response will help me respond to all of you quickly. Quickly, respond. How many of you believe so? Do you still think that this is whatever is there on the slide, that's true? Or there is beyond that? Come on, waiting. Countdown begins. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, Akash saying no. Divyanshi saying, I don't believe in any of these lines, as I also want to opt for humanities. Divyanshi, thank you so much for supporting the stream. And Ananya saying much more beyond that. No, sir, it's not true. Thank you, Numan, for answering this. Now let's understand the entire arts and humanity industry. Akanksha, thank you so much. Let me tell you, beautiful industry. If you think that you don't want to run after rat race, the way students go for engineering and medical. So I'm not discouraging anybody to get into that stream, but provided you should find your strength. If you find your strength that, yes, I'm techie and I can do it well, yes, go ahead. If you find that, no, I'm not that, but still you want to struggle in that industry, probably you will not do justice in the future to your profession, which you will be doing it. So that is very important. I believe you're getting a point. My point is very clear and practical. And what do you mean by arts and humanities? Usually we understand science, commerce ko chhod do, baki jo bacha arts and humanities, right? Last mahine mein, in fact, last Sunday we did session for neutral. How many of you have gone and shared with people? Mujhe number batao, sir. I shared with 3 people, I shared with 4 people, I shared with 2 people. Neutral career options. Quickly, waiting for that. I would be needing this. I'm putting my effort to make you understand, giving all information. जो इंटरनेट में ऐसे पड़ा हुआ है, इधर उधर करके पड़ा हुआ है, I'm bringing it, collating it, and giving it to all of you. So you must respect that and go and share with friends, not necessarily of this school, other schools also. Because if you start sharing with others, you will do well in the quiz. Quiz coming up. Let me see how many of you will participate in the quizzes. I'll see that. And who will win the prize? Career quiz. So humanities are academic disciplines that study aspects of human society, culture, arts. This is what the pure definition of arts and humanities. And this includes what? Have a look at this. जहां जहां आपको डाउट है मुझे जरूर पूछना. देखो मैं स्लाइड बताते जा रहा हूं, आपको जहां जहां पॉइंट दिखाते जा रहा हूं. Wherever you find that there is some issue or you don't understand, quickly write in the chat box. Chat box is completely open right in front of me. And the moment I see the question, I will certainly respond to you. So ancient and modern languages and linguistics. That's something comes under arts and humanities. Literature. How many of you like writing, drama, poetry, composition, article, essay? This is something which is a power of language. So literature. So I've seen some people raising the hands. Divan saying, I love writing and reading. Philosophy, history, archaeology, right? And we have anthropology. This is very important that sir, what is linguistics? All right, so linguistics is the scientific study of language, right, Divyanshi? Scientific study of language. Now agar main language ko todu, there is syntax, there is semantics, there is morphology, there is pronunciation, the language, the sounds we're talking about, how the words are pronounced. People have American English, people have British English, people have Australian, Scottish, Irish English. So which English do we pronounce? In India, we speak neutral English, the English which is globally accepted. All right. Yes, Numan, accent. That's called typically accent. But linguistics is a very vast world. Accent is a part of it. That is called pronunciation. Pronunciation. So we follow British pronunciation. So archaeology, we have anthropology, we have human geography, and we have politics, political science, religion, art, performing and visual arts. Stalin is saying we use British English. Stalin, we follow British English, but we are supposed to use a neutral accent. Please understand. So English, yes, we follow British English while writing, but when it comes to pronunciation, when it comes to accent, we are not supposed to borrow British aspiration sounds like table, tiger, time. This is something which is called accent, which should not be borrowed from the British Empire. We should speak language which is neutral without using that aspirated sound. Probably in some other classes, I will talk about sounds, how it is better for us. Divyansh is saying, so what is anthropology and human geography? Anthropology is the study of, scientific study of human behavior. Remember that, right? That is called anthropology. And human geography, yes, geography is obviously limited to the area, the peripheral area wherever we stay. And human beings are connected to geography. Wherever there is human being, there is geography. As simple as that. And it's not about only human being. And here, geography has a special recognition called human geography, where humans have access. That is called human geography. Is that clear, Divanshi? Politics, political science, religion, performing, visual arts. Who can tell me what's the difference between performing arts and visual arts? Quickly. Visual arts किसको बोला जाएगा? Performing arts किसको बोला जाएगा? Let me see what you have understood. एक हम समझेंगे, आज का काम है समझना चीजों को. रट्टा मारने से फायदा कुछ नहीं होगा. Let's understand. Let's see who is the first person to answer the chat box. Which is what comes under painting? Is not exactly. Painting is fine arts. Ananya, painting is fine. There are three arts: fine arts, visual arts, performing arts. Painting, drawing, canvas, kuch bhi karo, that is called completely fine arts. And performing is, yes, singing, anything related to stage. Performing arts is anything related to stage. Stage में क्या होगा? Music होगा, dance होगा, drama होगा, theater होगा, puppetry होगा, जो stand-up comedies होते हैं, ये सब कुछ इसके अंदर में आएगा. That is called performing arts. But wherever there is performance, that's, yes, performing arts. Mostly related to stage. Clear now? Now who can tell me what is visual? Performing समझ में आया, fine समझ में आया. What about visual? Let's see who answers. Let's see who answers. Divan saying, sir, ceramics, photography, visual arts. अच्छा. देखो, आप कभी, for example, movie filmmaking. Do you know filmmaking? Filmmaking is something, and yes, ceramic, absolutely right. Photography. For example, there is a glass at my house, and उसके ऊपर में visual का काम करना, बनाना कुछ, उसका design बनाना, photography design बनाना, and filmmaking as well. These all come under visual arts. Remember this. Well said, Divanshi. Rightly said. Very good. Moving on. We have psychology. Anyone ever got interested to understand the human brain? किसको पसंद है human brain समझने के लिए? Brain में है क्या? How our emotions trigger us? I do not do well in my exam, and it hits me hard for next 3 days. I don't have control over it. I want to do well during exam, but my mind is too much pressurized. Human brain. Everything is brain. Why this brain performs differently as per different situation? Anxieties, worries, situation, problems. Something which is really messy inside, right? Psychology. And human brain then bifurcated, brain of a male and brain of a female. This is also very, very important. Remember this. So you need to understand and female brain, male brain works differently, completely. अगर आपको पढ़ना है, men are from Mars and women are from Venus. इसको पढ़ लेना आप लोग एक बार. This is a novel. You can read this. E-books are also available. You will understand how male brain function, how female brain functions. So Ananya saying, sir, if I'm interested in going for singing, dancing, but a particular type which is not done in our country, but is specialized in some other country where we can pursue a great career, then how do we reach that? So Ananya, first of all, to learn dancing, you don't need to pursue in a specific course. देखिए जैसे आप इंडियन आइडल में देख रहे हो, इंडियन क्या डांस इंडिया डांस में देख रहे हो, लोग आ रहे हैं अपना, doesn't matter आप पढ़े कि नहीं पढ़े हो, if you have a good voice, talent is completely gone. But if you want to pursue it, specialize it, then yes, courses are available completely. Performing arts, especially on music, and especially on performing arts, especially dancing. Dancing comes under performing arts, but especially in music, there are courses available. Mostly in Chennai, you'll find very good institutes. And once you have a formal education, after that, you will get an idea of where to learn, where is the professional organization where you can do that. There are organizations, Ananya. आप मुझे पहले डिसाइड करो आपको किस एरिया में जाना है, मुझे बताओ. आप, हमारा नंबर तो ऑलरेडी आपके पास है. यू आस्क, रेज दिस क्वेरी, एंड आपको हम लोग रिसर्च करके पूरा भेज देंगे, एंड यू कैन गेट एन आइडिया अबाउट इट. अनन्या, फेयर इनफ? इज दैट अंडरस्टूड टू यू? डोंट वरी, किसी को कोई भी सवाल है, एनीथिंग अबाउट एनीथिंग, प्लीज फील फ्री टू रेज अ क्वेरी इन द नंबर एंड द ईमेल आईडी गिवन. दलविंदर सर, हम हमेशा हैं. We will guide you throughout your career till you pass out your graduation. Don't worry about it. ODM में जब तक हो, we are always there. ODM के बाद भी we are there with you. This is ODM's initiative. That's the reason ODM is different, folks. Next, sociology. We have economics. We have communication studies. We have mathematics. Yes, humanities department के अंदर में mathematics को भी पकड़ा जाता है. It mathematics is not considered the pure science में जाएगा कि commerce में जाएगा, इस सब में है. Arts में भी है, science में भी है, commerce में भी है, all stream में. So mathematics is also considered as a humanities subject. Clear to you? I believe you got an idea about what is arts and humanities. It is human society. कोई पूछेगा आपको बताना, it's human society and culture, arts. That's what, and language altogether. Clear? We are done with this. Now, this is basics. Moving ahead. Lesser known and mostly not opted subjects. Now you will be like this. Oh, ये सब भी है, इसको भी arts बोला जाता है. These are the subjects which I'll be sharing with all of you. Now see, liberal studies. Who can tell me what is liberal studies? I'll be waiting for responses quickly. नहीं पता है, no लिखना, time waste नहीं करेंगे. No sir, no idea. Please बताइए. Liberal studies क्या है? This is trendy. This is going great. And no idea. Divyanshi, thank you so much. सुनो ध्यान से. Liberal studies has come from the word liberty. Please, if anyone asks, you should be able to explain properly. Liberty. Liberty of choosing subjects as per my expectation. अभी क्या होता है, सपोज साइंस आप पढ़ रहे हो, आप आर्ट सब्जेक्ट नहीं ले सकते. कॉमर्स पढ़ रहे हो, आर्ट सब्जेक्ट नहीं ले सकते. यू आर कंप्लीटली बाइफिकेटेड, सेगमेंटेड. अभी क्या होगा, आई कैन टेक फोटोग्राफी, आई कैन टेक जर्नलिज्म, आई कैन टेक इंग्लिश. Don't you understand that? I can take, suppose, assuming statistics, then I can go for which I like, fine arts. Up to me, and it depends on the universities what combination they are providing. SS University, for example, मैं Christ University का नाम लूंगा. They provide you combinations. कम से कम 14 से 15 combination रहता है, 40 to 15 combination, 3 combination. इसको बोलते हैं graduation में triple major. याद रखो, graduation में आप triple major लेके पढ़ोगे, 3 subject together. तीनों में आपको जिसका इंटरेस्ट आएगा, फ्यूचर में उसको सब स्पेशलाइज करोगे. दिस इज लिबरल स्टडीज. सो यू हैव लिबर्टी टू चूज. इज दैट क्लियर? अगर समझ में आएगी आप फटाफट ओके लिख देना, सर अंडरस्टूड, क्लियर अबाउट इट, दैट वी हैव द लिबर्टी टू चूज इट. इन द एज पर द फ्यूचर नेशनल एजुकेशन पॉलिसी 2020, NEP 2020, there will be no hardcore arts, science and commerce. It will be changing. There is no typical emphasis in arts, science and commerce. It will be changing, folks. So that's what is important, and that's what is being planned for completely. All right, so don't worry about it. We'll do it properly and you will have a good time. By the time you pass out from ODM, आपको NEP already implement हो चुका होगा, and उस time में आपको options बहुत मिल जाएंगे. So you people are lucky. Gender studies. Gender studies about especially about women, especially gender studies मतलब about especially women पढ़ाया जाता है. There are organizations, colleges जो offer करते हैं especially women gender studies के ऊपर में पढ़ाई करने के लिए. How do they develop? How do they start? What is the problem of the society in the past? How they were given education liberty? Now how they're giving? How they're outshining people? Completely about gender studies. आपको इसमें study करना है. This is amazing studies as well. Social work, genealogy. Genealogy, I did tell you probably in last year. I don't think so. Genealogy is meaning samajh lo. This is called scientific study and research of my ancestors, my family history. Is that clear to you? Genealogy is the scientific study and research of my family history. मेरे पापा, पापा के पापा, पापा के पापा, पापा के पापा के पापा के पापा कैसे थे, उनका खानदान में कौन कौन था, उनका फैमिली में कौन कौन थे, what culture they were doing that, now how has it changed. This is called genealogy. It's a pure research. Psephology. बताओ मुझे क्या समझ में है. सेफोलॉजी, रूरल स्टडीज एंड ह्यूमन राइट्स. देयर आर फ्यू एरियाज व्हिच इज अंडरस्टूड. मैं बताऊंगा नहीं. जो समझ में नहीं आता पूछो. सेफोलॉजी नहीं पता है तो नो लिखो, अगर पता है तो मुझे बताओ, मैं आपको समझा दूंगा क्लियरली. जब समझाने के बाद रिस्पॉन्ड दैट यस सर, क्लियर. सेफोलॉजी यस और नो. सेफोलॉजी यस और नो. क्विक नो. ऑलराइट, सुनो ध्यान से, ध्यान सुनो. सेफोलॉजी इज अ ब्रांच ऑफ पॉलिटिकल साइंस. How many of you know जब इलेक्शंस होते हैं न्यूज चैनल में एंटायर डे, जिस दिन इलेक्शन वोट काउंटिंग होता है उससे पहले एक एग्जिट पोल होता है. एग्जिट पोल, ये सरकार यहाँ बनाने वाली है, लोग ऐसे बोल रहे हैं, लोग बोल रहे हैं यहाँ बीजेपी आने वाली है, वहां आम आदमी पार्टी आने वाली है. जो जाके जो सर्वे होता है, एंड आउट ऑफ दैट सर्वे एंड रिसर्च इट वाज फाउंड इन द न्यूज चैनल दैट Uttar Pradesh is clearly giving a mandate to BJP. Delhi is clearly giving a mandate to new Aam Aadmi Party. And on the election data, vote के counting दिन भी हम लोग का ऐसे research चलते रहता है. How many of you have seen that? How many of you have heard about it? That election counting. Yes, Siddharth, absolutely right. Gender studies is basically about women and feminist movement. You are absolutely right, Siddharth. मैं अभी जो पूछ रहा हूँ सेफोलॉजी के बारे में बताओ मुझे. Have you seen that in news channels? जब इलेक्शन के टाइम में वोटिंग काउंटिंग होते हैं, स्टैटिस्टिक्स रिसर्च होते हैं सब हर जगह में. दैट इज कॉल्ड सेफोलॉजी. नहीं जानते हो? सेफोलॉजी को बोला जाता है. इलेक्शन जब होते हैं ना, इलेक्शन के टाइम में जो वोट काउंटिंग होता है, वोट काउंटिंग होता है, एंड काउंटिंग से पहले जो स्पेकुलेशन किया जाता है दैट कौन जीतेगा, कौन जीतने वाला है. दिस एंटायर डेटा इज स्टैटिस्टिकली एनालाइज्ड एंड दैट स्टडी इज नोन एज सेफोलॉजी. क्लियर अबाउट इट? Moving on. Music. Now have a look. Music, we have fine arts, we have international relations, we have public relations, we have physical education. आप जो आप लेते हो usually बच्चे साइंस लेते हैं, साइंस के साथ fourth optional physical education लेते हैं. Human development and family empowerment, we have sustainable development, and we have labor studies and social protection and peace and conflict studies. Could you see that? Had you ever heard these areas? बच्चों बताओ, तुमने कभी ये सब सुना था? Have you ever heard about it? This kind of words. How many of you are familiar to all these? मुझे बताइए स्लाइड में जितने भी हैं उसमें से how many did you find very unfamiliar and something new and interesting also? Response to some I had heard even saying never sir, no sir, all right, but most of them must be shocking to you and new to you, which you should know. So इसको आप आराम से नोट करके रखना and you can start doing research. Sonali, thank you Sonali. Now आगे बढ़ते हैं. This is also urban policy and governance as well. Now subjects under arts offered by College of Odisha. आप लोग उड़ीसा से हो, जो उड़ीसा से हो जानो उड़ीसा में क्या क्या मिलता है. That's very important because state to state it differs, and when it comes to top universities, top colleges, it differs. जितने autonomous colleges होते हैं वो लोग अपने हिसाब से approve करके they offer their programs and courses. So Odisha is different. In Odisha you will find political science in all. I'm counting major universities. Ravenshaw University हो गया, BJP College हो गया, बड़े-बड़े जो यूनिवर्सिटी में बात कर रहा हूँ. Central universities हो गए. There is one central university at Koraput. वो सब हो गया मिला के, ये सब मिलेंगे आपको। इकोनॉमिक्स, मैथमेटिक्स, स्टैटिस्टिक्स, Utkal, yes, Siddharth, Utkal University as well, Fakir Mon University, Bhanjamiyar, that is Barampur University, everywhere. Then North Odisha University, that is Balashore. Psychology, IT, geography, information technology can be pursued by art students also. History, sociology, languages like Hindi, Odia, Sanskrit. Hindi is a repeat here. English is also there. English as a language. We have rural development, we have social work, we have analytical and applied economics, that is the master's level. यहाँ जो सा आप सब्जेक्ट देख रहे हो ना, कुछ अंडर ग्रेजुएशन में होते हैं, कुछ पोस्ट ग्रेजुएशन में होते हैं। जो हाई फंडा वर्ड्स दिख रहा है आप लोगों को टिपिकल, which is not general, that is mostly a post graduation subjects. Home science, we have library and information science, and we have philosophy, we have public administration, we have women studies, same thing, gender studies wala hui hai, population studies, journalism, mass communication. Do you know that there are organizations that are providing bachelors of arts in journalism and mass communication? Remember this. So that's also sometimes considered as arts programs or course. Clear? Till now, Siddharth saying, sir, applied economics, हाँ, post. Anywhere, I told you, अगर आपको जनरल लग रहा है, इकोनॉमिक्स इज ए यूजी सब्जेक्ट। अगर आप अलग मिला अप्लाइड इकोनॉमिक्स, दैट इज मास्टर सब्जेक्ट। सेम थिंग मैथमेटिक्स, यूजी। अगर अप्लाइड मैथमेटिक्स और स्टैटिस्टिक्स और एक्चुअरियल, एवरीथिंग इज पीजी, मास्टर्स। क्लियर सिद्धार्थ? दिस इज द वे। कोई डायरेक्ट लिस्ट नहीं आता, बट देयर आर स्टिल सम यूनिवर्सिटी लाइक अशोका यूनिवर्सिटी आपको मिलेगा आपको, एंड दे आर आल्सो प्रोवाइडिंग दैट। पूजा, वेलकम to the session, and that is the way. अभी क्या हो गया ना अभी, और generic नहीं रहा, based on the requirement of the entire ecosystem of our country and whatever is in demand, accordingly courses are being introduced. आपको पता है there are 60 universities, 3 साल पहले, 3 years ago, they had been given autonomous status, SAT, by Ministry of Home Affairs, MHRD से, जिसको they can program, they can customize their own courses, अपना कोर्स बना पाएंगे जॉब ओरिएंटेड, जो डिमांड है जहां मार्केट में जॉब इजीली मिल पाएगी, based on that they can make their own courses and they can give it to people, they can offer it. 60 universities. So can you please tell that what is UG? UG is undergraduation dear, and PG is post graduation. तो अगर आपको 60 यूनिवर्सिटीज का लिस्ट चाहिए, आप हमें मैसेज कर सकते हो, आप उस मैसेज में आपको हम भेज देंगे डिटेल्स। गुड, आगे बढ़ेंगे। अब देखो, नॉन प्रोफेशंस इन आर्ट्स एंड ह्यूमैनिटीज, ध्यान से सुनना, ये इसमें समझ, थोड़ा टाइम देना इसमें, स्पेंड सम टाइम ऑन दिस स्लाइड, एंड जिसको जो पूछना है, बिकॉज आप तो पढ़ लिए सब्जेक्ट्स, सर बनना क्या है, दैट्स इंपॉर्टेंट राइट। पहले टीचर, एनीवन हु वुड लाइक टू बी अ टीचर ऑफ स्कूल्स, बीएड करना है उसके लिए, मिनिमम बैचलर्स फॉलोड बाय बीएड, मास्टर्स एज वेल एज बीएड, एंड इनकम इज वेरी गुड, अच्छा खासा कमाई हो जाता है। आई नो व्हेन आई वाज बिट इंटरेस्ट, आई नो व्हेन आई वाज, अगर आपके पास कम्युनिकेशन स्किल है, आपको पढ़ाना अच्छा लगता है, तो आई थिंक इट्स अ वंडरफुल प्रोफेशन। इट इज सच एन इंडस्ट्री वेयर नॉलेज ह्यूज इन गोज इन अबंडेंस, बहुत ही बढ़ता है और पैसा भी मिलता है। आज आपको लग रहा होगा दैट ये इंडस्ट्री से पैसा नहीं है, so probably you are going wrong. So money is there always, and if you do a PhD and national eligibility test, PhD बनाओगे तो आप प्रोफेसर लाइन को भी जा सकते हो, to become a senior lecturer or assistant professor. मास्टर्स डिग्री करने के बाद आप NET, माइंडेड, नेशनल एलिजिबिलिटी टेस्ट, उसको अपेयर करोगे, if you qualify, then you will become a senior lecturer. You can apply anywhere in India with this NET score. That's called professor. तो आप डिसाइड करो, आपको टीचर बनना है तो स्कूल में लिमिटेड रहोगे, अगर आपको प्रोफेसर बनना है तो कॉलेज यूनिवर्सिटी के लेवल में जाओगे। दिस हैव टू डिसाइड। ट्रेनर और फैसिलिटेटर, हमारे जैसे ट्रेनर बन पाओगे अगर आप, हमारे इंडस्ट्री में नॉलेज चाहिए, टीचर, प्रोफेसर, ट्रेनर्स में बहुत सारा नॉलेज चाहिए। इफ यू नो अ लॉट, this industry opens up for you completely. Psychologist, psychology is such an industry where if you read psychology and master psychology and you have a good understanding of brain, लोगों को समझना आपको पता है। मुझे बताओ, how many of you अंडरस्टैंड डिफरेंट काइंड्स ऑफ पीपल। जल्दी फटाफट आंसर दो सर। मुझे समझ में आता है, बात करने से पता चल जाता है ये लोग कैसे हैं, एंड उसके साथ में उसके हिसाब से बात करते हैं। How many of you how many of you know to read people's face? कुछ लोग होते हैं ना, they look for attention, कुछ लोग होते हैं they sit silently, कुछ लोग होते हैं they are very expressive, बोलते रहते हैं बोलते रहते हैं बोलते रहते हैं। तो जहां बोलते रहते हैं बोलते तो आप नहीं बोल पाओगे। when they talk you can't talk. Siddharth saying I'm deeply experienced with this kind of people. Yes Siddharth. Thank you so much. That's what better. आपको अगर अभी से in at this age, tender age, if you know very well that how to read faces, you are brilliant. आप फ्यूचर में बहुत ग्रो करोगे, आपका इंटरपर्सनल स्किल बहुत ही अच्छा जाएगा। बड़े बड़े भी समझ नहीं पाते हैं लोगों को, इसीलिए उनका रिलेशनशिप में इश्यूज होते हैं। When I have relationship with someone, if I don't know that person, भले ही वो मेरा क्लोज हो कि स्ट्रेंजर हो, आप आगे नहीं बढ़ पाओगे। अगर क्लोज है मेरे साथ, if somebody is close to me and I don't understand him completely, one day there will be a barrier, there will be a darar, there will be problems, issues, challenges, expectation issues, conflict issues हो गए। अगर मैं किसी को नहीं भी जानता हूँ, बट उनके साथ अगर रिलेशनशिप डेवलप करना है, I have to know him completely. What kind of person is this? Personality matters a lot. पूरा पर्सनालिटी समझ। यू रिमेम्बर दैट एक सेशन में लिया था, साइकोमेट्रिक टेस्ट बता रहा था डिफरेंट टाइप्स ऑफ पर्सनालिटी, introvert, extrovert, somebody is resilient, somebody is ambitious, somebody is anxiety sensitive, बहुत सारे वर्ड बताया था। ये सब सारी चीजें अगर समझ जाओगे तो आपके लिए इजी रहेगा। Psychologists are that they understand emotion, they understand feelings, they understand you, accordingly they talk. Divyanshi, sir, you had done a session for personal development. Yes, Divyanshi, thank you so much. Pooja, sir, relationship can deeper by talking more. Pooja, relationship can be deeper by talking more, but remember that you must talk sensible. जहां relationship में sensitivity आ जाते हैं, वहां relationship में expectation बढ़ जाते हैं। पूजा, very simple. The more you talk, the more you create a bond. The more you create a bond, the more you have expectation. And always expectations are not met. Pooja, do you agree with me? Everybody, and this question to everyone. जिसके साथ ज्यादा क्लोज हो गए उनके साथ ज्यादा एक्सपेक्टेशन बढ़ेंगे। एक्सपेक्टेशन जब क्लोज नहीं होता, जब एक्सपेक्टेशन मीट नहीं होता, तब दर्द जरूर होता है। इट पेन्स अ लॉट। आई होप यू अंडरस्टैंड दैट। सो थोड़ा हर चीज में लिमिटेशन रखना बहुत जरूरी है। लिमिट करो। इकोनॉमिस्ट, यस। आर्किविस्ट, there are a lot of archives, जैसे historical elements को लोग रिकॉर्ड करके रखते हैं, स्टोर करके रखते हैं, they are known as archivist. अगर आप हिस्ट्री पढ़ते हो, हिस्ट्री लेके आप पढ़ के आगे बढ़ते हो, मास्टर्स इन हिस्ट्री, PhD in history, then yes, either you can become a teacher, professor, or you can become an archivist in different museums. We have this as well, content writer. I welcome everybody who came late, who joined late, doesn't matter. आप जो मिस कर गए होगे YouTube का लाइव में देख लेना, but अभी interact करो, it will be better for you. Content writer, how many of you like writing? किसी को भी content writer का internship चाहिए, मुझे connect करना, I'll help you with that. Content writer, there are organizations जो आपको platforms देंगे लिखने के लिए. If you have a flair of writing, आप वहाँ internship कर सकते हो, and आपको कुछ पैसा भी मिलेंगे. Like per word they give you some 25 पैसे to 30 पैसे to 50 पैसे ऐसे मिलता है. 20 पैसे से लेके 50 पैसे and per word. So if you are writing content for some digital marketing organizations, अगर आपका है, if you really have good flair in writing, stay connected to us. We will help you to access an internship under one organization. All right, friends. So this is what I'm offering. So content writer, language translator, we have English language coach. How many of you think that I love English? Words, लिखना, बोलना, debating, writing, मजा आ जाता है सर। मैं इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में आना चाहता हूँ। I want to master this language. I want to teach. Do you know that there is huge demand for someone who speak better and for someone who speaks wonderful in terms of accent, communication, proper voice, modality, tonality, voice, tone, pitch, debating skills, they're high in demand. Divan saying yes. So English language coach, voice and accent coach. But this is all about pronunciation, how the words are spoken, how the words are pronounced. Because being in Odisha, कभी-कभी क्या होता है हम लोग का, whenever we speak English, ओडिया एंट्री हो जाता है, our ODI influence when we speak ODI, and that comes into our English speaking ability. So that needs to be neutralized. You know, to speak, you shouldn't sound that you are from ODI. You shouldn't sound that you are from Bihar. You shouldn't sound that you are from West Bengal. So that's called voice and accent coach. Anyone would like to become this coach? Anyone would like to become a career counselor like us? अच्छा खासा पैसा है, बता रहा हूँ आपको. It's a good money. If you think that you want to get into this knowledge industry, the accent, language coach, training industry, career counseling industry, trust me, आपको आराम से बिठा बिठा घर में बचा देगा, because huge demand in this and people are specialized, people are not available. बहुत ही कम है, बहुत मतलब बहुत ही कम है. It's a drop in the ocean. Divyan saying, I want to have a good accent. Divyan say, yes, you can be trained. I'll guide you also. अपना accent कैसे बढ़ाना है मैं आपको guide कर दूंगा. एक session करवा देंगे, how to improve your neutral accent which is globally accepted. Dalvinder sir, note this down. We will have a section which will be covered under personality development classes, how to improve your accent, neutral accent, a global accent. All right.
Sure.
So there's a question. There's a question from Avijay. Can we get a job in content writing and where we'll get a job? Avijay, अभी आपको कोई job नहीं देगा. Until you write your own blog, until you have a lot of credentials, आपने लिखा है बहुत सारा, आपका जब तक आपका मैं देखूंगा नहीं, आपने कहाँ कहाँ क्या क्या किया है, any credentials, nobody will give you a job. So आपको internship मिल सकते हैं. You can always avail internships. And at the same time, you should start writing your own blog, जहाँ आप लिखते होंगे. If you have a blog, you are a regular contributor, and at the same time, you have an internship, 2 or 3 internship working with some DM, digital marketing, or any other organization, content writing organization, that will help you to get a job in the future. Yes, good content writers are paid well, especially if you're a freelancer, you get paid really well, you get remunerated really well. All right, Abhijay, did I answer you? PR officer, that is called public relations officer. This is something which you, once you, somebody is a journalist, have done his mass communication, or you have done your political science, you have made your major and you have done your graduation, you can get into this. You can become a public relations officer. Many corporates, they have this post vacant. All schools also have this PR officers. Remember this. For this, you need excellent connection with media, whether it's social media, e-media, print media, anywhere. Divyansi asking, sir, how many time of experience required? How much time, how much experience is required for to get jobs in college time or now? So Divyansi, you have to clarify or simplify your question. I'm exactly not getting it. So be very clear in what you're asking. I'm confused between that college time or now, something like that. Write it once again and send it to me. Next, social activist, CSR officer. Does anyone know which is CSR officer? जानते हो तो बताओ मुझे फटाफट. CSR officer के बारे में कभी सुना है आप लोगों ने? CSR officer. Waiting. If you don't know, right now. If you do not know, right now. CSR officer. Waiting, 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 waiting. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. No, Sonali is saying no. All right. CSR, note down. Corporate social. Yeah, there was something that came up with this. Corporate social responsibility. Every corporate, whoever the corporate, whether it is public sector or it is private sector, it has been mandated that whatever they have an annual profit, 2% of their annual profit, they will be spending for the social work, for women empowerment, for social development, for their peripheral development, for who are needy, for their development, for education, for culture, for upliftment of society. They would do this. They are called CSR officer. Mostly if you do a course in sociology, or you do a program in rural development, or you do a program in social work. Yaad rakhna. Rural development, social work, and sociology. Then these 3 courses will help you reach to becoming this officer, the CSR officer. Divyansi question once again simplified. Sir, how much experience is required for getting a job in content writing within our college time? All right, college time में आपको minimum 2 साल का अच्छा खासा experience चाहिए to get a job मिलने के लिए. All right, आप freelance भी job कर सकते हो, आप घर में बैठ के भी आराम से 15,000 20,000 कमा सकते हो monthly. Not a big deal with this. So for that, you need at least 1 to 2 years of exposure of writing your own blog, regularly contributing. You must be in LinkedIn also. You must have a profile in LinkedIn. And at the same time, you have got at least a 1 or 2 internship with some organization, committedly and dedicatedly completed that internship. So that will help you to get a job in any content writing organization. Devanshi? Good, Devanshi. So we have audio officer, we have choreographer, we have musician, we have dramatist, we have artist and painter. फटाफट मुझे बताओ, how many of you are a dancer here? How many of you love dancing? Just write me in the chat box. Dance, 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 dance. You love dancing, you love performing, you love dancing. Quickly, okay. Vasudha saying, okay, done. How many of you like music? You like to sing, you like to play instruments, or any music you would like to start murmuring? All right, dance, music, me, Ananya, Akanksha. All right. How many of you paint, shading, sketching, dot painting, kuch bhi karte ho, canvas, anything? How many of you are into it? So love dancing, and you have I do Divan saying, Sonali saying I like dancing, painting, and music. Wonderful. Painting, 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 and Ananya saying painting, both digital and traditional, singing. जो पेंटिंग वेटिंग वगैरह करते हो ना, आप लोग एक काम करो, फटाफट सीख के मुझे बताना, सर मैंने सीख गया. 3D पेंटिंग में किसने ध्यान दिया है? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैव स्टार्टेड वर्किंग ऑन 3D पेंटिंग? This is trendy. This is something, this is exciting, and people really may get amazed to see that. Pooja saying I 3D painting का practice करो. That will improve your creativity and this pattern development style. So 3D painting will help you a lot. Achha, how many of you are dramebaz here? India's biggest dramebaz. Divan Singh, I have started now. I'll surely try 3D. All right. Dramebaz कौन हो? Drama, theater, acting करना, रोना धोना कर ले तो आराम से. Anytime. How many of that? Anybody a dramatist here? Sonali saying me. अच्छा. Sonali, घर में ऐसे ही होता है नहीं? Dramatist जो होता है ना, वो पूरा everything. They will make everything real. Stalin interested, Asutosh, yes, me, that's great. Good participation, appreciating that you are knowing it. So, got an idea? So, this is what all call known profession in arts and humanities. Abhi, Sonali saying, I do it in front of my parents and sister and brother. Sonali, wonderful. God bless. Now, these are the colleges. Have a look. अगर आपको कभी भी humanities पढ़ने हैं, बाहर जाना है, so these are the institutes to be referred and to be opted for. Tata Institute of Social Sciences, Mumbai, Sophia College for Women, Mumbai, and Dr. D.Y. Patil, Pune, Lady Shriram College for Women, New Delhi. But yes, यहाँ सब में cut off बहुत high रहता है. आपको अच्छा score करना पड़ेगा. Only good scorers get into this. 85, 90 plus. Shriram Reddy College में तो 90 plus में जाता है. 93, 94, 95 plus में जाता है. Then Jesus and Mary College, New Delhi, Gagi, New Delhi, Kamala Nehru, Delhi University, and Loreto, Kolkata, St. Xavier's, Kolkata, Stella Maris, Chennai, Presidency, Chennai, Bangalore, Kolkata, Indian Institute of Psychology, Research, that is Bangalore, and Christ University, Bangalore. These are known for the typical arts and humanities subject. And trust me, if you pass out from that place, the kind of atmosphere, the kind of library, the kind of push you get it for your civil services. Suppose anybody would wish to become a civil services officer. How many of you are really planning to get into? Sir, JNU is not. JNU is for private. Siddharth, Jawahar Nehru University is for masters mostly, for PhD work, anything which is higher education. I'm talking about UG. These all names which is written here is mostly known for undergraduation. However, they also provide post graduation, but these are known for UG. For you, I'm talking about for you people. JNU is most for masters and PhD onwards. So these are institutes. This is complete resources, especially for arts and humanities. Clear to you now? So far, is everything clear? दोस्तों बताओ मुझे. Is everything clear so far? Completely understood. एक अच्छा खासा information मिला. उड़ीसा का अपने जाना चाहते हैं, उड़ीसा में क्या क्या पढ़ने का शौक है। एक बात बता दूं आपको, जब भी आप पढ़ोगे ना, सपोज आप 3 साल का ग्रेजुएशन पढ़ रहे हो, ध्यान से सुनो, 3 ईयर का ग्रेजुएशन, अगर आपको टाइम मिले, यूजुअली क्या होता है जब हम साइंस लेके पढ़ते हैं ना, टाइम नहीं मिलता। स्कूल पढ़ो, स्कूल के जाने के बाद फिर ट्यूशन पढ़ो, और यू लिटरली डोंट हैव टाइम। बट व्हेन यू टेक अप ह्यूमैनिटीज, आर्ट्स, अंडर ग्रेजुएशन में आपको थोड़ा वक्त मिलता है। जब वक्त मिलता है ना, कुछ कुछ स्किल्स सीख लेना। ऑनलाइन में ऐसे बहुत सारे कोर्सेज हैं। फॉर एग्जांपल कंटेंट राइटिंग के कोर्सेज अवेलेबल है, 400 रुपए में, 500 रुपए में, यूडेमी में, 900 रुपीज में। कॉपी राइटिंग, दिव्यांशी, एनीवन हु इज इनटू कंटेंट राइटिंग, जिसको जानना चाहिए, यू आर इंटरेस्टेड, यू ऑल्सो लर्न कॉपी राइटिंग स्किल्स। लिख लो उसको, कॉपी राइटिंग स्किल्स, COPY WRITING। ये आपको हेल्प करेगा टू राइट बेटर एंड टू राइट which will not be controversial. How to attract people towards your writing. So that is copywriting skills. You will learn that. So that is something which you must do that. पढ़ाई के साथ कुछ कुछ वोकेशनल कोर्सेज, कुछ कुछ एक्स्ट्रा स्किल सेट, सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्सेज कर लेना। तो अगर सपोज आप फर्स्ट ईयर में ज्वाइन करोगे पीजी ग्रेजुएशन में, 1 साल में मिनिमम 4 सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्सेज, सो 3 साल में मिनिमम 12 कोर्सेज होने चाहिए आपके पास। 12 कोर्सेज, छोटे छोटे कोर्सेज होते हैं, स्मॉल कोर्सेज, 800 रुपए वाला, 400 रुपए वाला, 500 रुपए वाला, 900 वाला, 1000 वाला, 1200 वाला, 1500 वाला, नॉट अ बिग डील, इनफ। यू विल स्पेंड हार्डली 10 to 12,000 rupees to learn all this in the last 3 years. Will you do that? Committed? आजकल प्लीज डू नॉट लिमिट योरसेल्फ टू जस्ट वन डिग्री। एक डिग्री चलने दो साइड में, और इधर तुम सीखते रहो। आप लोग को क्या क्या चाहिए मुझे आप लोग स्टे कनेक्टेड। सर मैं ये पढ़ रही हूँ, इसके साथ मुझे क्या क्या करने से बेटर रहेगा, हम आपको भेज देंगे, आप उसको कोर्सेज करते रहना। फेयर इनफ, गुड टू गो। रिस्पॉन्ड करो चैट बॉक्स में, यस, गुड। सोनाली saying I'm interested in photography and cinematic studies. So for that which subject? Cinemat आपको देखो सिनेमाटोग्राफी के लिए आप आर्ट साइंस कॉमर्स कुछ भी ले सकती हो सोनाली, बट आप यूजी कोर्सेज अवेलेबल होते हैं, 4 years कोर्सेज, 3 years कोर्सेज इन सिनेमाटोग्राफी, दैट इज फिल्म मेकिंग में। तो ये कोर्सेज आप रायपुर में कॉलेज है वहां मिलेगा आपको, एंड देयर आर अदर कॉलेजेस इन इंडिया एज वेल। बैंगलोर में भी हैं। देयर आर लिमिटेड कॉलेजेस, नॉट मेनी कॉलेजेस, जो सिनेमाटोग्राफी में कोर्सेज देते हैं। आपको पढ़ना है तो एनी स्ट्रीम लेके पढ़ो, अगर कोर्स उसमें करना है हमें पूछना, हम आपको बता दें। दिस इज ओडिशा, 52 गवर्नमेंट ऑटोनोमस कॉलेजेस, 95 इग्नो सेंटर्स, 1 सेंट्रल यूनिवर्सिटी, नेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ ओपन स्कूलिंग, ओडिशा स्टेट ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी, रीजनल इंस्टीट्यूट ऑफ एजुकेशन, 10 state universities, 2 private universities like Sri University Naraj and Xavier's University Bhubaneswar, XUB. Here you can find 2 private universities जहाँ arts humanities separate आपको मिल जाएंगे आराम से। That's it. This is all about today's arts and humanities, and I'm sure that you have received humongous information and a very clear information about arts and humanities. And I'm sure till date you might not have received this kind of clear details about arts and humanities. Usually लोग समझते हैं और कुछ में है ही नहीं, उसमें कुछ होता नहीं है, बट आज आपको क्लैरिटी मिला। दोस्तों मुझे फीडबैक दो, हैव यू गॉट द एसेंस ऑफ आर्ट्स एंड ह्यूमैनिटीज, कंप्लीट आइडिया? कोई पूछेगा तो बता सकते हो। Numan saying, for affiliate marketing, which course is good? Affiliate marketing is not a typical course. It's something to be learned. इसके लिए कोई आप सर्टिफिकेशन कोर्सेज ऑनलाइन में बहुत पड़ा हुआ है, फेसबुक में मिलेगा आपको। इट्स मैटर ऑफ 500 रुपीज, 300, 399, 299 में लोग कोर्सेज देते रहते हैं। हाउ टू लर्न affiliate marketing in a 3 days वर्कशॉप। वहां जाकर आप सीख जाओगे कैसे होता है, एंड घर में बैठ के उसमें कमा सकते हैं। दैट्स मींस रेफरल, affiliate marketing मोस्टली रेफरल होता है। Yes, Numan, absolutely. So, folks, done, clear, understood. Last response quickly in the chat box. We are done for the day, and I hope everything has been clear to everybody. And next Sunday ka sun lo. Next Sunday we'll have session on competitive programs. हम आर्ट्स खत्म हो गया, साइंस खत्म हो गया, कॉमर्स खत्म हो गया, न्यूट्रल खत्म हो गया, क्या बचा? वोकेशनल कोर्सेस एंड कॉम्पिटिटिव कोर्सेस, सिविल सर्विसेज, डिफेंस, बैंकिंग, रेलवेज, और क्या क्या आपको जानना है। सो ऑल ऑफ यू मस्ट pull up your socks and you reach on the same day, that Sunday 4:30 will be doing it. So Ashwasti asking, which top colleges to be preferred? This is the number and email ID आप लिख सकते हो, आपको contact करना है. Which top colleges to be preferred for economics without maths in 12? अच्छा, भुवनेश्वर में कॉलेज पूछ रहे हो, स्कूल पूछ रहे हो. Which college to preferred for without maths in 12? 12th में economics मतलब मैं लेना है ये this one. If you're going for economics in 12th, that means you have to go for commerce mostly or humanities. Are you getting me? So there are private universities और there are हमारा स्टेट गवर्नमेंट का जो कॉलेजेस सब है, जैसे हमारे हो गए रेवेंशा हो गया, हमारे पास रमादेवी यूनिवर्सिटी फॉर स्पेशली फॉर वुमेन, we have BJP college. They all provide UG courses with economics as a combination. तो अगर ऐसे कोई टिपिकल कॉलेज यहाँ भुवनेश्वर में नहीं है जो स्पेशलाइज करता है इकोनॉमिक्स के लिए अच्छा है, पॉलिटिकल साइंस के लिए अच्छा है, nothing like that. कोई यूनिवर्सिटी doesn't guarantee here that this subject is better for you, but yes, for example, Sri Ram College of Commerce, yes, specialized in commerce. Lady Shri Ram College, purely specific for arts and humanities, any subjects. अगर आप पकड़ोगे इकोनॉमिक्स के लिए, Stella Maris is really good. And there are colleges which are providing amazing courses, but आप decide तो करो कहाँ जाना चाहते हो. So can you please give you an idea about UPSC? सिद्धार्थ, UPSC के लिए next Sunday UPSC का पूरा डिटेल कैसे होता है, कैसे करोगे, क्या क्या अप्लाई करोगे, IPS क्या होता है, IAS क्या होता है, अगर IAS में नहीं जाओगे तो IPS में जाओगे, नेक्स्ट क्या अप्लाई करना है, क्या आई मीन टू से प्रीलिम क्या होता है, इंटरव्यू क्या होता है, मेन एग्जाम क्या होता है, क्या सब्जेक्ट्स लोगे, सब कुछ पढ़ाया जाएगा नेक्स्ट वीक में, नेक्स्ट संडे में. So Ananya is asking, so do we have to send our queries on 15th, 30th of the month only? That means we can send our queries today. If not today, then next day, 12th. No, Ananya, these 2 days have been kept so that you can call us. Call, because हमारे साथ आप directly calling कभी भी नहीं कर पा रहे हो. Usually you are connected to us via email. Email is open anytime, 24/7 throughout the year. Clear, Ananya? Everybody जो भी यहाँ हो सुन लो, आप कोई भी हमें ईमेल कर सकते हो, कभी भी कर सकते हो, और व्हाट्सएप पे मैसेज भी कर सकते हो. सर मैसेज तो डाल दो, लेकिन आज का डेट क्या है ना, कॉलिंग डे. आप डायरेक्टली कॉल करके कुछ 2 मिनट 5 मिनट बात करना चाहते हो, सर मुझे बताइए, बिकॉज एक मेल में एक ही क्वेश्चन पूछोगे, एक ही क्वेश्चन का हम एक ही आंसर देंगे, तो बातचीत नहीं हो रहा है. 15 तारीख और 30 तारीख में जो आपको 1.5 घंटा मिल रहा है, वहां आप लोग बातचीत कर पाएंगे. वी कैन टॉक टू यू, वी कैन आस्क, यू कैन टॉक टू अस फॉर 5-10 मिनट्स. ऑलराइट, क्लियर माय डियर? सो नॉट नेसेसरली 15-30 को कॉलिंग है, रेस्ट एनी टाइम यू कैन मैसेज एंड यू कैन ईमेल. Divyanshi, so can we pursue only humanities without arts and can opt for these all courses, professions which you saw today? Yes, absolutely, dear. Arts, humanities, not कुछ organizations arts, humanities दोनों बोलते हैं, कुछ only arts बोलते हैं, कुछ bachelor humanities बोलते हैं, ऐसा भी है, ऐसा कुछ कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं दिव्यांशी, not an issue at all. आपको किसी को भी दिक्कत होगा कॉम्बिनेशन के लिए ना, आप हमेशा हमें कंसल्ट करना जरूर. पूजा, choosing a subject for making our future is the most confusing part of our life. Yes, Pooja, I understand. That's the reason CareerX is set up. ODM is always there. ये क्यों बनाया गया है? आपको पता है ओडिशा में 3 ही स्कूल है, 2 DAV स्कूल्स हैं और आप ही का स्कूल है, ODM स्कूल है, जहां ये करियर काउंसलिंग सेल सेटअप हुआ है, और कहीं भी नहीं है. आप पूछ लो किसी को भी. सो ये बनाया गया है, हम आपको ईमेल आईडी दिए हैं, हम आपको यूट्यूब लाइव कराया गया है, फेसबुक एक पेज है डेडिकेटेडली, आप वहां पूछ सकते हो, हमें ईमेल आईडी पूछ सकते हो, फोन कर सकते हो, मैसेज कर सकते हो. विच स्कूल विल गिव यू दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी थ्रू आउट द ईयर? अंडरस्टैंड? and still you are getting biryani, you are not having biryani. आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल रहा था, 25-30 आए हैं, इतने बच्चे हैं आप लोग. सो सबको पता चलता है लास्ट टाइम में, जब लास्ट मोमेंट में सर क्या लूंगा, तब बहुत लेट हो चुका है. अभी आपको टाइम है, बात करो, डिसाइड करो, पापा से बात करवाओ, मम्मी से बात करवाओ, हम बात करेंगे. जिसका कंफ्यूजन है, साइकोमेट्रिक टेस्ट अटेंड करो, पता चल जाएगा आपका क्या कैलिबर है, अकॉर्डिंग टू वी कैन फाइनलाइज. सिंपल. पूजा, क्लियर दोस्तों? सो दैट्स व्हाट. Quickly, एक थोड़ा सा क्लिक लेना है. All of you, please switch on your video mode so that we can have a final round of clicks. Assuming that yes, so we find that all of us are present and you are actively participating. Diptimai, welcome. Yeah, nice to see all of you. Numan, Divyanshi, Vasudha, Abhijay. For us, for a moment, try to switch on your video so that we can take a beautiful click. It is stored that we have done the session. That's great. I hope you had a good time. संडे 1 घंटा स्पेंड करो, इतना चीज जानने को मिलेगा और क्या चाहिए आपको। इसी से ही आप लोग आगे डिसीजन ले पाओगे। राइट, कभी आपको कोई भी दिक्कत होगा पेरेंट्स से बात करवा सकते हो, हम उनसे बात कर सकते हैं। डोंट वरी अबाउट इट, योर करियर इज इन आवर रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी, वी विल हैंडल इट, रिलैक्स। राइट मैम, वी आर डन। Sulada ma'am, if you can give it an end, we can close it. Ma'am, you can unmute now. Sulada ma'am, you there?
Okay, sir. Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Sir, it is a wonderful session indeed. I think we should, again, I have to give the thanks to Mr. Jaswant Singhal. Whatever the given the insight on available colleges and subject of Odisha and related to career opportunities in arts and humanities, as well as professions in arts and humanities. It is a great session, sir. I believe that all the students must have got broad information related to arts and humanities, which will help them in future. Thank you so much, sir, for this wonderful session. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, students, for joining us. See you next week. Bye-bye. Take care. God bless.
Yes, children, you can leave from the meeting.